Match check. So that one played away down to wide of long off.
Yeah,
Four of the over.
Fourth of the over.
End of over number 14.
At the end of the penultimate over, with 1 over to go, Clarendon College win the toss and batting are
87
for 5. 87 for 5 at the end of over number 14.
The final over. Write the phone up beside it. Oh, the black house. I see. You can just write it beside it. Son. You got pens and write it beside it. Just get them on the right foot. Just use pens and write it beside it. All right, bless it.
Play down to long on for 1 more. So the score tipped over now to 88 for 5 in the final over. 4 deliveries to come. Clarendon College winning the Boston Taki.
5 deliveries.
5 deliveries to come. Thank you very much, Mr. Davis.
88 for 5.
88 for 5. So this is the 3rd place playoff. Outside the off stump, the cross misses through to the keeper. That one was a little on the white side, but the umpire decided not to call wide. So we're live on the cricket forum here at Manchester High School. Drives and he misses outside the off stump. So
Very good
go
over
over
so
thus far. Yes, Mr. Davis.
Very good over so far. Just 1 run and 3 deliveries, 2 dot balls, and dot balls are premium because this is the final over. 14.3 as Ennis comes in now and he bowls Williams. And Williams swings and misses, goes through the keeper, just outside the off stump, and Williams there seem not to know what is happening around him. It's 2 deliveries to go. It is 88 for 5, 14.4 overs. Remember that we started the day with planning for 20 overs, but we had some challenges and hence the pitch was not quite ready. There was a spot on it, so it was reduced to 15 overs. Clarendon College won the toss and they elected to bat, and they are 88 for 5. After getting a very good start for the openers, they have really faltered and are now 88 for 5.
Play down to long on for 1 more. So Taki restricting the runs to only singles, and that's not going to hurt them.
And it's just 1 delivery now to go. 89 for 5, 14.5 overs, 89 for 5. Final delivery. As Ennis comes into Cavell, up to the wicket bowls. Picture swings and misses, and it goes through to be taken by the keeper. End of a very good over. A very good over by Ennis there. Excellent over. So at the end of 15 overs, we have Clarendon College 89 for 5, 89 for 5, and it means that Taki will need 90 runs of 15 overs to win this match.
So that's a very, very good comeback by Taki. Clarendon College got off to a good start, Mr. Davis, but the Taki bowlers pulled it back nicely.
Yes, they pulled it back very well. They were very disciplined, and I think that Clarendon was a bit too defensive in the last few overs, and they had wickets in hand, so we have expected them to do better in the last few overs. So it's 89 for 5. We are going to give you just a little update on the scoring. And of course, Cavell Bailey is not out for 4. And he faced 14 deliveries. So many dot balls. And Barrington Williams, he made 2 of 8 deliveries. And indeed that they could have done much better with that. But runs on the board is runs on the board. And we expect it to be exciting because we know that Taki has some very good batsmen. And I understand too that Clarendon have some good bowlers, especially their spinners. And they're also their big fast bowler, West. And he will be bowling. So we expect some good things as we prepare to start the second innings to be done by Taki all the way from St. Mary. And they did tell me that they are not going to come so far and go back empty-handed. And Clarendon said that they are going to defy that and ensure that they go home empty-handed. Another few minutes we will see in 15 overs or before.
Thank you for your patience from morning. We have some trouble challenges with the volume. Now I hope you're hearing us loud and clear. And now we're going to try and solve the other problem, that is getting the score ticker up on the screen so that you can see the score as the match go on. So one channel solved, just solve another one. And after that, we definitely look to solve the problem. Because we have another power supply problem. That's why we're not having the stream from the other end. But we'll be sure you soon.
just put it on something, man.
Yeah.
Why just put it on?
Yeah, put it on. We needed to put it on, guys. So that cause we really need the school tick up and running.
The problem is that we have something else.
We have so many things to do. Let me do.
Send a thing to Mr.
Sorry.
Yeah. Alright, listen. May I have your number? Let me see now. Let me have your save right now. Wait a minute, boy. Let me have a no last name. You can touch me now. T-A. No, me now. Alright, so let me just create
At this, me never want to happen, Sir Davis. We don't want to have names them in long time so we can relax now. Me just feel sorry enough about with that, Sir Davis. We just
it has something to do, it's not something. Alright, so Tashi and Nelson. You send this thing?
So Taki is about to start a reply to Clarendon College 85 from the 15 overs.
Then it's 89 points, and then 90.
89, oh, 89. Thank you very much. They need 90 to win. Wide first delivery. So not a good start here. Not a good start. So Roberts, eh?
Go to find internet and go to find internet and put on this one here. Because what I'm we use we can't know because we're using this.
Roberts is it to
Miller.
Miller looking to swing that in through the onside, taken on the pad. The bowler fielding his follow through, and there's no run. One without loss after one delivery. Remind you that Taki need 90 to claim third place.
It has to be a real email.
Yeah, man, works.
Wait, quick.
Email though available.
As
And though on the system it send it through.
leaves it outside the house.
The problem is,
Yeah.
because I'm using
That was a lovely shot here by Miller. Mr. Davis, lovely shot here by Miller.
yes sir, he just lean forward and push it through the offside. More timing than power.
Batsman solid in defense, and there is no run. This is Roberts, is it? Bowls to Miller, and Miller drives back to the bowler, dropped. He came on the front foot and he hit that very hard back to the bowler, and it dropped. Should have taken it. It came right back to him. Mr. Davis, you eat this, sir? You eat this? You have a knife, or you? It's all right. You have a knife? It's 2 after minute, so you can. Yeah? Yes, that's what I was saying. If you have a knife, don't just cut the plastic. Roberts to Miller, and Miller drives, beat mid-wicket. It running away down to the wide long on boundary. They go for one, they'll stay one. 6 without loss at the end of over number 1. Six without loss at the end of over number 1. Looking to get 90 to win. So Miller is still on strike. Who's the new ball as Miller is beaten outside the half stump as that one pitched and gripped and turned across the left-hander Gale. They're hearing it on YouTube. Batsman ease that to mid off. They go for quick single. Cannot prevent it. One more to the total. 8 without loss now, Mr. Davis. 8 without loss in over number 2. 1.3 overs. 8 without loss. Taki replying to 89 made by Clarendon College as Gale bowls to Miller, who poked that in the air to backward point on the bounce. And there is no run. A good start here from Gale. Remind you that the match reduced to 15 overs per team. Gale bowls and Miller hit that over the top and it gone a long way. Let's watch the signal. 6-run signal. 14 without loss as we approach the end of over number 2. One delivery to come in over number 2. Gale pitching up and Miller onto the front foot, hitting it over long off for 6. 14 without loss with one delivery to come in over number 2. Okay. He swings and misses that one. The keeper failed to collect though. Probably just lift his foot there. But nonetheless, the keeper failed to collect 14 without loss at the end of over number 2. Taki replying to 89 made by Clarendon College. Remind you that the match reduced to 15 overs per team. Taki in reply are 14 without loss. So Taki 14 without loss. Yo. What's the new bowler name, Mr. Davis? Roberts is it. Down the leg side, clipped away, nice shot. It runs out towards the mid-wicket boundary. They gone for 1, they come back for 2. The field got up to it and it's time to go for 2. No. Looking to go for 3, but they decide against it. So the remainder 2, 16 without loss after 2.1 over. Sorry about that. What's the green helmet guy name? So Roberts, bowl to Greenland with a drive through the offside, wonderfully down to the scoreboard for 4. Oh, that came right out of the school. 4 more, and that carried the score out to 20. 20 without loss. 20 without loss. So Roberts guilty of over pitching there. The batsman just leaning into it and caresses it down to the cover boundary for 4 glorious runs. Ennis is it. 20 without loss. defense that one into the cover. They go through for a quick single. The fielder comes in, refused to shy at the stump as the batsman got home. The score goes up to 21 without loss in over number 3. Um, Carl, him probably know what we need to do now. Forget the score ticker. General. The next challenge that we have is that we pay for the score ticker and everything, but we're not getting it up. You know, eh? Yeah, okay. Because it's just supposed to get a link for paste in the browser, but me just now find the link. We just now. So what me do now, me just try to download this for see if me da find the link, because on my phone me da use all the while. Because that's what it's scoring on. So it's just try working through the problem. So me I try download this now, but it has some need for pay for the app again because that. So when you open the page, you press the stream, put in stream link, the page, Patrick Heroes page. See the page? No, alright. No. To my Cricket Heroes. Me log into my page and me not seeing it.
Let's just bring it back. Just sign in because normally by
I was signing. Yeah, so me sign in. Yeah, alright, me try find it. But yeah, me go in between delivery and so on. Me try work on it, and if anything, me call you. Alright, so it did. Yeah. Yes.
But when we go there now, it has to find. You put in phone number and his name come up. But I think you need the name of the stream.
OBS, you need to link it to the OBS.
No man, it's what you do, you know. You're trying to get the stream key. Because the real problem is that I'm not getting the stream key.
The key problem.
But I know the rest of the process. Why this come on, you know. So what you do, you go here.
And plus, I put the link on the.
You put the browser.
Yeah.
So I know all of that. What I'm not is what. Yes, that's what I'm not getting. Yeah, I'll try and solve it between deliveries. What's the score, sir? We're live, you know, so they are hearing everything what you said. What's the score, sir? What's this? 25 without loss after 3 overs. The score is 25 without loss after 3 overs. 2.5 overs. Thank you very much, Mr. Davis. 2.5 overs. There's a break. It appears that one of the players are injured. 2.5 overs. So there are spectators saying we should just get him off the field. There's no time to waste. The grand final is coming up at 1:30. Grand final is at 1:30. That's unfortunate, sir. That's unfortunate, man. Come on.
Okay, so Taki needs 65 runs in 73 deliveries. Their presently required rate is 5.34. So Taki, they need 65 in 73 deliveries. They scored 25 without loss, 2.5 overs. Remember, they have 15 overs. We started the day today with Clarendon College winning the toss, selecting to bat, and they made 89 for 5 in their 15 overs. The match was reduced to 15 overs because there was a patch on the field that was damaged and it had to be repaired. And we started with just 15 overs, and the score is now 25 without loss for Taki, replying to 89 for 5 or 15 overs made by Clarendon College. They need 65 runs, Taki, and 73 deliveries. And the prediction is this should be a walk in the park, Mandeville Park. Let us see though. Somebody says Sister Charlton Park. Okay, wonderful. Sister Charlton Park. Even though most of the time they have that park closed, so let us see if Taki can get inside there. So it's 25 without loss. At the end of it's 2.5 overs. Ace has 1 delivery to go. Sorry, Roberts has one delivery to go, and Ennis is facing. And everything is now ready as Roberts, top of his mark, begins to move in, passes the umpire now, goes to Ennis, and it's a wide delivery. And this is the keeper, goes towards the ball, goes to the boundary, 5 wides, and that is a cardinal mistake. Oh my goodness me, 5 wides.
So Taki guilty, not Tacky Clarendon College, guilty of the
And
spraying the ball.
goes from 25 to 30 in one delivery. And the bad thing about it, that delivery will have to be bowled again. So it is 30 without loss of 2.5 overs, and the rate is going down. No required rate of 4.93, and they need 60 runs in 73 balls. In comes balls on the leg stump, and the batsman clicks at it, and we await the signal from the umpire. And it's a wide signal by the umpire. Okay, so it is 31 without loss. They need 59 now in 73 deliveries. And we can see Roberts is struggling to complete this over. The last 3 deliveries. And that's a much better delivery. Pushed on the outside, they think of a single, but they change their mind, and that's the end of the over. And at the end of the over, Taki 31 without loss for after 3 overs. 31 without loss after 3 overs, and the end of our 3rd over. And 17 runs came off that over. 17 runs off that over. And because we had in that over 5 wides, a 4, and of course 2 twos, and a 1. 17 runs off the over, and the score is 31 without loss at the end of 3 overs. And they are going at a little bit over 10 per over, and the required rate.
So I'm just saying that I've made a step forward, so I'm going to try to find the next thing now. I'm wondering if this link can work. Let's try.
It is now 37 without loss, 3.4 overs. 37 without loss. Ennis on 12, Miller on 15. And he tossed the ball onto the back. It's a full toss. And Ennis hit it over, long on, into boundary, 6 runs. And that's a very good shot. And that was a freebie.
Sure side and another. Okay. And you just buy any damage?
With the mini H, man. We have volley for H, man, you know, because we have volley there. But the mini one.
Get to me. I'm good. What score?
Score?
Oh,
43 with a loss. Scores. Sorry.
Alright.
Scores 43 without loss. West clipped away down towards fine, like diving foot by the fielder. He could not prevent it from going into the boundary. 4 more to the total. 47 now without loss. And Taki closing in on victory in a hurry. They really need in a hurry to get back to Gale St. Mary.
I think they're going to stay to watch the finals, but it's 47 without last 4.1 overs. The Johnny West, the first delivery ball was on the pads, and Miller said thank you very much and take it down to fine leg for 4. As West comes in now, big boy is up, passes the umpire, ball, short delivery. It's a good delivery, it bounces, and oh my goodness me, Miller just pops it and it past the third man, goes, short third man goes into the boundary. That's a lucky one there for 4 runs. And of course, Taki will take that any day. So the score is now 51 of 4.2 overs. They are going at great guns. Okay, and it is 51 without loss. They need 39 runs in 64 deliveries. And I have a feeling this match is going to finish very early. And West, he made some changes to the field, and West again is going to come against the moving. Really big young man he is up. Passes the umpire, wicket pulls, and that's a straight delivery. And Miller swings, it's in the air, going towards the boundary. 2 fielders are chasing, 3 of them chasing. He stops it just inside the boundary. They take 1, they take 2, they're thinking about the 3rd, but they turn back, and it's only 2 runs. And the score moves on to 53 without loss, 4.3 overs. And so far in this over, we have 4-4-2, and the West will have to tighten up with this one. And to try and pull back, they have to do some discipline bowling now, like what Taki did, because Clarendon started very well and Taki pulled them back. And I think West, as the most experienced bowler on the team, is the one to do that. As it comes now. Passes the umpire, bowls. And it's a big swing there down towards long on. And they cross for a single. And it is stopped by the fielder. Not cleanly, but enough to prevent them getting a second. So it is 1 run, and the score now moves on to 54 without loss, 4.4 overs. And West there settles at the top of his mark. He's been improving, 4-4-2-1, and I think this is going to be that ball now as he comes in past the umpire bowls. And well, my goodness me, it is down the leg side and wide signal by the umpire. And the score moves on to 55 without loss. 35 runs needed in 62 deliveries. And Taki is going great guns.
Yeah, look at them there.
And of course, the extras is not really helping. So the score is 55 without loss. As West begin the top of his mark. Begins to move in slowly up to the wicket goes. And full pitch delivery, and the batsman drives. He's off the outside edge, going towards the square third man boundary, backward square boundary. He goes into the boundary now towards backward square leg. 4 runs. Backward point, sorry, into to backward point, and it's 4 runs. This time it was the outside edge, but it is 4 more runs.
Taki cruising, Mr. Davis.
Oh yes, really cruising. 59 without loss, and we have not yet completed the over number 5. 59 without loss. They need 31 runs in 61 deliveries, as it is indeed the big man, Johnny West, up to the wicket, bowls, good delivery, but it's nicely played, square on the wicket on the leg side. They take 1, nicely played by Ennis, and he seems to be in fine fittle at this time. Just flicks it down to square leg, and they get 1.
Go for that.
And the score moves on to 60 without loss of 5 overs. 17 runs coming off the first over from West, with 3 fours, of course, a wide, 2 and 2 singles. 17 off the over, and we have 11 extras so far in 6 runs. And the score again is 60 without loss. And I see the new bowler is going to be bowling. It seems like Larman, I'm not sure, but Mr. Stewart will confirm. Is that Larman? What's the name?
Event and cricket. So
oh, it's Kyle Jackson would be bowling. I was wishing it would have been Larman, but it's Kyle Jackson will be bowling his first over from the northern end, and he will be bowling to Ennis. Ennis is on 23 from 12 deliveries, and Miller is on 26 from 19 deliveries. 60 without loss. At the time, 5 overs so far, 1/3. And if they were chasing 180, they would still have a chance. So they're just chasing 90. That's 50% of what they're chasing. And my goodness.
They just need 3 runs and over. They are going currently at 12 runs per over.
Yes, 4 times what they need. And I understand that they're going to up the ante now. As there's a new ball coming in, Kyle Jackson bowling to Ennis. Jackson, young little boy. When you compare Jackson with West, you know what I'm talking about. And just drive it down there to mid-on, deep mid-on, and they get a single. And the score moves up to 61 without loss. And you can compare this to man, Kyle Jackson. To compare him with West in terms of size, it's like but in he comes now. Pass the umpire bowls, short delivery, and the batsman swings at it, and he seems to be caught behind. He's caught behind. He's out, caught behind. Well done by little Kyle Jackson. My goodness me, somebody asked where was he all the time.
And Jackson done it again. He has continuously getting the breakthrough for Clarendon College this year, and once again, young Jackson got the breakthrough.
Okay, yes, and indeed. Well done, Jackson. Just push outside the house, moving away from the left-handed batsman. He swings at it to College, and well taken by the keeper. Good catch by the keeper. It's not easy standing up and to spin and the ball bouncing, but he waited and he did very well. We have the new batsman coming out. Okay, and we're waiting to see the new batsman. Name the new batsman. Brother, can help me? What's the name of the new batsman? You understand it might be Tyson Gordon. Is that Tyson Gordon? Doesn't look like him though. No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, face.
Right hand batsman. Okay. Oh. This the other wide.
So 62 for 1 with 1 delivery going over number 6.
Two deliveries actually.
The new batsman is Gordon.
Two deliveries.
Gordon wants to sweep down the leg side wide again. The score now is 63 for 1. 63 for 1.
62.
6. Okay.
62. This is what you're seeing there, sir?
62 for 1. Full toss, swung away, wide of long on. Going out toward the boundary, fielder comes across, made a meal of it, and it goes into the boundary for 4 more. 66 out for 1 at the end of over number, well, 1 delivery to come in the over. So it's 1 delivery to come in the over.
That's why I had 63 because it was a wide. So there was so that there's a ball that it did. Yes, 2 wide in the over. So that's why I had 63. So
67 is it now for 1? 67 for 1. This is the 3rd place playoff of the ISSA T20 Cricket Competition 2025 for rural high schools. Batsman allows it to go through outside the off stump. Wide signal by the umpire. 68 now for 1 in over number 6. 1 delivery come in over number 6. 68 for 1. Tacky High School replying to 89 for 5 made by Clarendon College.
Okay, score is 69 for 1. And they need 21 runs in 54 deliveries.
see they have the sponsors them there. See that they have the sponsors them there, but I don't see where to integrate them. So that's
Which one you want to integrate to?
alright. It should be on the screen on YouTube right now. You know?
But if they're on the screen, you wouldn't see this somewhere. Just see the camera.
Yeah man, everything would still be alright.
What's the bowler name? What's the bowler name?
Yeah, man. Alright. What you do, just wait until take it out of the sun. Take it out of the sun.
Okay, my boy.
Just wait until the end of the match. Wait. Don't do anything until the end of the match.
Me?
Yeah, because we don't want to disrupt anything. So at the end of the game, we just do the switching. Plug anything and then we go. Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. So Davis, you have to beg for me, you know, because you see somebody here for everything. Eh? I show you that I paid for everything. I show you my receipt and everything. Is that? I don't show you? Yeah. So yeah, go back to me. Maybe your favorite thing, man. Or what? What does the match tomorrow? Yeah, I forgot to give you a touch, yes, because this number was expected. So I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to touch you. True, Mr. Davis. Yeah? Yeah, I forgot to touch it up. This not go as it expected. So I forgot to touch it up. can help me find yes or no. If you read yes, so
So what you want to do?
I want to see the link, yeah, put in the ticker.
Show me a find it.
You find it?
This one comes, yeah man.
Why that time, man?
But all the math been
Straight to
funny.
my boy, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
check.
it. All right.
And if I say a big man, you say nothing.
Last over.
We'll try this. Make her come score.
Hmm?
We can make her score, man.
We should go and put it in and you start of it. Oh. We say you're going to make her score, you know what? You know what?
What are their names?
Okay. Hmm? Your paper? Which one of them? This?
Which school?
Is this school? Is this that?
Yeah. You know, send it to come give me 8 minutes.
$74 for one.
So that's the end of the over for Lorman.
Tell you it, huh? You will find it now. Come look at it. You'll find it. You're going to find it. Where's the boy name again? Kyle Jackson. Is him again? Kyle again? Alright, so see screen empty here now.
When I management
I don't get that. We'll go on the scorecard, right? The one they log into. So they're supposed to, man. Yeah, organize. We'll stick it to our next screen. So we'll go on the match itself and see if the link is in there. Matches. Oh no, your matches. Just copy and compare. That's right. So that's why I'm saying in my management team, when we go at that, it bring up all the matches over there, and then we click on the match. We see in a box section. To link it to match. Yeah, it's clear now. This I'm sure it's right here. Yeah. So this supposed to have this screen, and we can copy this. Yeah, promote here. So yeah, I'm gonna answer that. For the link. Oh, let me see them in text now. Well, about 4 messages, send them and then reply it. Let me see about 4 or 5 then.
Time in urgent times, they need a match going on, need help now.
Yeah, and the respond quick at all. Respond quick at all. See if I look at the JC. When I look at the JC, I want to give me more options.
So Taki on the verge of victory right now. They're just cruising to victory at this stage. 76 for 1. Just cruising to victory. Just lower this. No man, that's alright. It's not camera that is
single, he moves up to 28. 79 now for 1. Tyson Gordon on 10 comes into strike. Earlier this year, Tyson Gordon got 100 in the Senior Cup. I think it's Tyson Gordon Jr. Yeah, he got 100 in the Senior Cup. I think he represents Portland in the Senior Cup. Yes. 79 for 1. Gordon is on strike. He's on 10. As Kyle Jackson comes from the market end of the ground. And he whips that to the mid-wicket, who did not feel cleanly. Nonetheless, he prevented the single. And at the end of the over, number 8, Taki replying to 89 for 5, made by Clarendon College, are 79 for 1. So just 11 runs needed now. 11 runs needed from 7 overs. That's just about 1.5 runs per over. So 11 runs needed from 5, 6, 7 overs. So these two have had a 31 so far for the second wicket, as Taki is cruising towards victory. That one was driven down to the sweeper on the extra cover boundary. They come back for 2 and pushes the score up now to 81. 81 for 1. So they are closing in on victory. Just 9 more runs needed. There are spectators who want to see it finish in this over. The next match coming up is the big match. That's scheduled to start at 1:30. Off the back foot goes Ace, played it into the onside, 1 more to total, 82 now for 1. 8 more needed for victory. So Ennis is on 31, Tyson Gordon is on 10. He comes into strike from the southern end of the ground, the Church Teachers College end of the ground. Lorman over the wicket, bowls, loud appeal, not outside the umpire. The score remains at 82 for 1. Yes, definitely. You should be looking to play that through the onside. Here's Lorman over the wicket. The leg spinner bowled and the batsman premeditating there, looking to sweep, but he kept his eye on the ball and played it back down the pitch to the bowler. There is no run. Good over so far. 2 to come in it. Lorman, the right arm leg spinner over the wicket, bowls to Gordon, who pulls through the onside. Work for the man on the deep mid wicket boundary. Didn't get there, 4 runs. Lovely shot by Gordon. That was short and he was quick to pounce on it. And he played it between the man and the long on boundary and the deep mid wicket, and it goes into the boundary just where the almond tree is. 4 more now. 86 for 1. 1 delivery coming over number 9. One stroke away. Lorman to Gordon, and Gordon cuts away down towards backward points. Well, to cover more likely, and they'll come back for 2. So that's the cover on the boundary. 2 more to the total. At the end of over number 9, Taki or 88 for 1. Just 2 more runs needed. Remind you that the grand final comes up in 49 minutes time between the 2 heavyweights of local cricket, Manchester High against St. Elizabeth Technical High School.
Keeper. What's the ball on him? Huh? Okay, thank you.
So Walters, the bowler who is to perform the final rites here, we expect that this will be
Well, I guess the Clarendon College captain is giving Walters his final goal, because this is the final time he is representing Clarendon College in a schoolboy cricket match. This is it for him. And so, appropriately, he's bowling the final deliveries of this season of cricket for Clarendon College and his final season. His final time on the field as a schoolboy cricketer. Drive, down the mid off, field, and there is no run. Yes, he will be graduating at the end of this academic year. Final time for him.
18 or 80.
Walters over the wicket. Turn away by Ennis into mid wicket for a single. The fielder comes in. Didn't picked up quite cleanly, but he kept the ball in front of him. Nonetheless, the batsman goes through for a single. The score are leveled at 89. 89 for 1. Taki doing this quite easily. So this is Walter's farewell. Wish him all the best in his future endeavors. He's going to bowl to Gordon.
T20 have some work for you.
Tyson Gordon Jr. Outside the arm stump, cut away down to backward point. That's it for Taki. Once again, they are third. So Taki is third in the ISSA Grace Kennedy Insurance first Global Life T20 cricket competition for 2025. And congratulations to Taki for coming third. And also to Clarendon College, who made it this far and end up fourth. So it's a worthy achievement for both teams. Nonetheless, Taki are third and they should be congratulated. But the big final is coming up in 46 minutes. Until then, see you, because we have some work to do to make sure that we get this thing up and running properly.
Yeah, Angela. Come here. So,
So the player of the match is Deontay Miller.
The player of the match is Deontay Miller from Tacky High School. Player of the match, Deontay Miller from Tacky High School.